You gotta take the thing off the camera. Haribo.
Dandavas Maharaj.
Dandarpana Maharaj.
Dhanyavad Shasraj Prabhu. Dhanyavad Sumadevi.
Dandavas.
Trying to check the last minute weather advisory. Looks like we're got a 60 to 70% chance of rain at 1 p.m. tomorrow.
Yes, there's a lot of rain in New York.
I'm thinking it'll be difficult if you have to come in the rain, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
May not be so good for Kusham also. The air is a little cooler in the rain. Yes.
How are you, Maharaj?
I'm good, Uma Devi, by your grace. I just have to see your smiling face and we feel instantly better. I guess you're okay?
Yes,
Everything's
Maharaj,
okay?
by your grace.
No, I'm feeling better by your grace. Is it cold there or is it warm?
Today is better, Maharaj. 21 degree highest.
21? 21
Celsius, probably.
Celsius, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that warm or cold? I think that's
It
cold.
can a little warm. No, not so hot, but
Yes,
it's
yes.
not like here. Over here is lower.
The whole country is feeling some cold today. And today is the day they can get out. Their Memorial weekend. And it's not for weather is not so good. They've been getting like wild animals. Huh? Whole year they had to stay inside. And today maybe they get a chance to come out and it's cold and rainy. Anyhow, for tomorrow we have a tent, and at the Y they said they have a big tent also. So the rain won't be too much of a bother. People
Same
won't.
time, Maharaj, tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going to have at the outdoor program at the YMCA, and they told us they have a big tent out there already where people can sit, and we're also going to bring our tents. I'm thinking if we could have some kind of entertainment for the people, what so they can come, be more attracted to come. What do you think, Rasaraj? What kind of entertainment could we have?
Well, I'm not sure.
Puppet show?
People like music, but
Music. But not our kind of music.
well, devotional, but I don't know.
And then other problem is chairs. If we have a program, then we have to have some chairs. And how do you get all those chairs over there? Do they have chairs? Inside they have chairs, and we can put them outside. Then if we don't have to transport a lot of chairs, it might be possible. Have some kind of a puppet show, Krishna conscious puppet show, or some kind of a play, transcendental play. How could we get them?
They have like Indian dance organizations in Princeton.
Uh,
Organize some kind
They won't come for that, I don't think. I don't know if they'll come for dance. Something with music, maybe. I'm acting. Yeah. Someone who will put on a drama of our own composition. You don't know any entertainment groups?
No, not really. I mean,
Even
I
Spanish groups we can have.
I know that it's what's his name? I forgot the name of this person. I used to go to the program in Princeton, and he used to have place in ISKCON, but I don't know. I
Oh,
didn't see him for a long time.
yeah, Shamsundar and that friend that he had.
Yeah, they have a group of them, but I don't know exactly if they're
Yeah,
still doing it or not.
Kalpa Riksha. We had his band to come. Huh? They do that stuff, right? The Mishra Bhaktis. Karma miserable bhaktas.
I remember when I was living in a temple, we used to do some plays on Sundays. And there was a devotee from Argentina. Also, he was directing everything. And people like it. The different kind of plays. But they have music and, like everything, like customs and all the stuff.
Uh, yeah. I wonder if ISKCON has any players, actors. In, inside the temple. Oh, we need a kind of group that would have some costumes appropriate for transcendental plays. Oh, the Manipuri? Uh, But we can't get them. That's too expensive.
What about, so, well, we just have to look online.
That's it. We look on Google.
There's 3 groups, Indian groups that I know in the Princeton area. They have the local Bengali Kids of Princeton area group. They have the other like Hindu institution of Princeton area group. That's 2. And then they have a whole Hindu organization in Princeton University. And I think there's even a 3rd organization as a local organization in Princeton. So we have to look at their websites and see what they have.
Okay. I want you to look at the land today, where you're going, see if there's any place to hold something like that. Outdoor program.
I'm going today.
You look at the area where you're going to be setting up the tents and see if there's any place where we could set up some type of a program like that tomorrow.
There is. I already know.
Have open land where people can sit.
Like a nice size.
They don't have an amphitheater, do they?
No. It's a nice flat grass field.
Okay.
It's like perfect size for like 200, maybe 100 people. 100 people.
Good. But like they have a stage?
No stage. It's just a flat.
Okay.
And it's semi-fenced in.
That doesn't matter. We're not going to charge them.
No. But I mean, just so people feel safer if they bring their kids.
Well, we might need to get some electricity out there.
I'll have to talk to him about it.
Anupriya.
Dandavat pranams Maharaj.
Dandavat,
Dandavat. All devotees. Rasaraj Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hi,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna.
You said Moni Maharaj was here?
He was. At 12:50.
How are things there? Kanupriya at the London Temple?
I haven't been much, Maharaj. I went
Okay.
for Acharya Maharaj's Remembrance Day, and they had a Tulsi. They've made a Tulsi house. So today they had a inauguration of the Tulsi house.
A greenhouse.
Yes, outside.
Good.
So, and it's a very beautiful day, so it would have been really lovely. But I wasn't able to get there today. And how are you, Maharaj? How are you keeping?
I'm keeping okay, thank you.
Good.
Krishna Kesha is doing good as usual.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to get sick at all.
Really.
Thankfully, to have 2 of us sick would be a problem.
Oh.
Do you know any artistic groups or entertainment groups that do transcendental presentations? Do they have any actors there, or
Actors?
actors or singers or dancers or puppeteers? We're thinking of adding some kind of entertainment attraction to our programs at Princeton. They can be outdoors, so nobody has to worry about getting contaminated. And maybe we'll get more people to come to the programs.
Oh.
Someone's coming in?
So you'll do them outside?
We're going to do it out. Well, we have a tent, you know.
Yeah.
We got a 10 by 20-foot tent.
Wow.
And we're going to do things from there. So this way, even if it rains like today or tomorrow,
Okay.
we can still hold our program.
Yes, yes.
And Of course, if it's raining, we don't expect to get many people to come, even if we put on a program, because it'll be outdoors.
Yeah.
But thinking in the future how we could maybe arrange something like that.
Yes.
Santa Maharaja ki jai.
Santa Maharaj, Dandavat
Bhakti
Maharaj.
Maharaj ki jai. Dandavat Maharaj. Dandavat. Dandavat. Rasaraj Prabhu. Dandavat.
Dandavat Maharaj.
Good to see you, Maharaj.
Where is Krishna Kesava Prabhu?
Where is he? Where is he? Where's Krishna Kesava? Krishna Kesava, where are you? We don't see you. Oh, the computer is slow.
Oh, how are you, Maharaj?
I'm okay, Prabhu Maharaj. How's everything there?
Everything is fine, Maharaj. Is too much rain for last few days because of
Oh, yes.
some cyclone, Yeah. So the cows, where they were staying, that become like like full of water.
A
So we
marsh.
have to move all those cows to this building. So many cows, in last night the one cow we were bringing, and that cow was just going into a small, like a water body was there. Just want to play in that water and went and sit there. Actually, we're trying and trying, not getting off. And
Oh,
it took 2-3 hours to bring that cow, actually. We are like 5-6 devotees. We're trying to bring that cow, and cow was very much determined not to get off from there.
like children who like to play in the rain, huh?
Yes. And today also we brought all the cow, that vessels for their food, that we moved. That is a big, like size and weight. So we have to move those all here.
They're all getting enough food.
Yes, actually the person who was looking after cow, he went to his home and not coming. So he was told that he will come, but not in yet came. So we are trying to hire another person.
So things are getting together there?
Yes, Maharaj, we are trying to organize a meeting. Is working on that, because still lockdown is there. We are seeing how we can bring all these people together.
Okay.
We have the internet, fortunately, so those who are technologically sound, they can join through Zoom, and others like servitors in different mart, they want to come, so they can come here and they stay here, and then we can have the meeting.
Are we going to have a meeting tomorrow?
No, I think anytime next week. We're still working on the dates, Maharaj.
Okay.
Dandavat Maharaj.
Hi.
Yes, Maharaj.
She say to Santa Maharaj.
Dandavat Madhava. You are doing very nice kirtan today. I seen on Facebook on program. Madhava.
Everything you are.
We had a very humble celebration of Nasika Chaturdasi Maharaj here. And
Yes, we
actually,
saw on the internet.
we had, like only temple servitors or 1 or 2 people visited from outside, but most of the residents only we celebrated here. And we are also some festivals are coming, like Chira Dodi and other festivals. At Raghunath Das Goswami's festival is coming.
Anyhow, even here, the big temples, much bigger, many times bigger than the mud. They'd
Yes, ma'am.
closed completely. They haven't had people coming for
Yes, ma'am.
many months. So
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
be impatient. Better not to have those meetings. Government won't allow either.
Yes, ma'am.
And wait until everyone gets vaccinated or whatever
Yes, ma'am.
to stop. Now I hear they have different variant viruses, variations of the virus that are more dangerous, more fatal, and also more easy to get.
In USA, Maharaj?
Yes, coming from other places.
Oh,
And the only thing that stops them is the vaccination. If the vaccinated people are there, they don't get it so easily. But the unvaccinated people will get it. So, and then that means it could start up any time if you have a large unvaccinated population. It could again become very bad. So they're urging everyone to get vaccinated.
yes.
It's good they have that at least.
Yes, ma'am. But actually, our some of the friends who got vaccinated, they got corona again. Like Dr.
There's going to be
Srinivas.
some, but
Yes,
most of the people get protected.
yes. The one person who was joining our program, Dr. Srinivas from Chennai, he got vaccinated, and then his entire family also. Then they all now in the hospitals.
Uh,
And
there are going to be exceptions, no doubt.
yeah,
But I think overall it helps the
yes, ma'am.
population.
I hope it will like the vaccine will respond to the variants that are coming up in
Yes, it seems
this
to be.
time.
It
Yes,
seems to.
But still, the vaccine is not 100% effective.
Not 100%.
So
Yeah,
that means that still people who get the vaccine can get infected.
they can
So
still get sick.
it's not
Yes, we
completely.
know, but maybe
Yeah,
90% or
yeah,
80%. That's something,
yeah.
which vaccine is good, Maharaj? Now,
Which
Pfizer.
one? Pfizer? Yes, I heard that was a good one. Pfizer and Moderna,
AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca. That's not those are not as good as Pfizer, but they're also good.
When we have sufficient, I think I will choose one.
And you
now
have to.
now now we don't have sufficient vaccine, and
I
there is a
know,
lot
yeah,
of
that you have nothing.
Pradyumna got vaccine. He was telling me, and then he is having fever for last 2 days.
Let's see. Hopefully they can get that together. I wish there was something we could do to get the vaccine there.
Because the population is too big here, Maharaj. Now
And
our cases are very less now, less than 200,000, maybe.
government has to take care of that. That's what the
Hmm.
government is for, to take care of a lot of people.
Yes, Maharaj. The
So it's their
infrastructure is not
responsibility.
sufficient for having such
Yeah.
large scale.
And that's a worldwide problem. World has to take care of that, all the governments. And no plan has been made for that. For a long time, they knew that could happen. And they haven't made any plans yet for that. then and they're neglecting their responsibility, and then there are bad consequences. They know something like this could happen. Even in the West, you can see they made so many movies about pandemic coming in.
Biological war. Biological war.
Coming, killing everybody, and then what happens after that? And they show that in the movies. Now it's coming into real life.
Well, I was thinking actually this whole thing is creating a big change in entire world. This this infection that has happened seems to be it's not going to be so easily controlled like that. It's having some kind of very big force. I mean, we India and we thought that this is all solved and everything, and all of a sudden, it started, picking up in big, numbers came up, and now I heard that in Singapore they were all, very much assured, oh yes, everything is fine, but all the children's, babies, they are getting infected actually by this. And there's a big problem happening there. They locked down again in Singapore, so I'm not sure what is going on.
Mother Earth is reacting to our polluting the atmosphere, the water, the air, everything. Now, giving some problem to the people who are doing that. Their mother. Action and reaction.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Good to see everyone.
Dandavad.
Dandavad, Teresa.
Hi.
Dandavat Mandir.
Dandavad. How is everyone? Good?
Yeah, we're all still cooking.
That's a good thing.
How is Ingoji doing?
Ingo's doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Will you be coming tomorrow?
I was planning to. It's going to be outdoors or is it going to be indoors? Because I hear it's going to rain.
Yeah, it's going to be raining, but we have a new tent.
Oh, good. Okay. Good.
And they have a tent area there also, so we'll probably be in that area.
Okay.
And do everything under the tent.
Okay. Yeah, last time the tent wasn't there. That's why I was wondering what was going to happen. Yeah.
Last time Krishna Kesava Prabhu posted in only photos of you are taking the packets of prasadam, but other photos he could not take.
The radio is not on yet. Where's the other computer? Oh, this is both.
It's chilly here in New Jersey today. And raining.
Yeah. A couple more days and then it'll be warm again.
It'll be warm again. Yeah, we had a nice run of 80-degree weather.
Yeah. Well, the whole country seems to be under some kind of cold spell.
Yeah.
We're lucky, actually. I heard that in the Midwest, there's one of the states, I think, got a foot of snow.
Oh, wow.
In May. Can you imagine?
Oh, boy. At least it won't last long. Wow.
Maharaj, how is the Kusum Didi doing? Any news, Maharaj?
Well, she was planning to come tomorrow, actually, but
Really?
I think yes. But I'm
That's nice.
thinking she'll make a sacrifice if she has to. I know. I don't want her to do it,
She
but
vaccinated, Maharaj?
yes, she's vaccinated. She got the two vaccinations,
Okay.
but I am afraid. She wants to come, but I don't know. Especially tomorrow, it's going to be cold and raining. I don't think it'll be very good for her.
Rasraj Prabhu is coming also?
Well, he would come if she comes.
Okay.
They're like Siamese twins. You have to take both, otherwise you can't. Anyhow, so Rasraj Prabhu,
Yes, Maharaj.
would you like to lead the kirtan?
Sure, Maharaj.
Oh, thank you, Prabhu.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Jai
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri
Shri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhara
Srivasadi
Srivasadi Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda
Shri
Priya
Advaita
Advaita Gadadhar
Srivasadi
Srivasadi
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Prabhu Nityananda Priya
Shri Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhar Srivasadi
Srivasadi Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Haribol.
Nitai
Jai
Gaura
Gaura
Haribo,
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 Haribo.
Haribo.
Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Haribol.
Nitai Gaura
Jai Gaura
Haribo,
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 Haribo, Haribo.
Haribo.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
Jaya
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 Guru
Gurudev,
De, Guru
Gurudev,
De, Guru
Gurudev,
De, Guru
Gurudev.
De.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
Jaya
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 Jaya Guru
Gurudev,
De, Guru
Gurudev, Gurudev,
Guru
Gurudev.
De.
Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari Hare
Oh.
Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharya Dev Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Jai Giri Govardhana Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Jai Ramadip Mayapur Dham, Dashankapali Dham Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai.
Jai. What is this? Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Sri
Jai,
Chaitanya Saraswat Institute Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai
Jai,
Bhakti Vedanta Institute Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Gangamai Yamunamai Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Jai Vrindavan Dham, Mayapur Dham, Purushottam Dham Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajacharya Satara Sat Sri Sripad Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaja ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Shrimati Tulsi Devi Vrinda Devi ki jai.
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 Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakti Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Jai
Jai.
Samavira Bhakti Vrinda ki jai.
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 Jai, all glories to all the worldwide devotees ki jai.
Jai.
Jai, all Premanandi Hari
Hari
Hari.
Hari Hari.
जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य जगद्गुरु श्रील भक्ति माधव पुरी
Jai.
महाराज की जय।
Jai Kam Shanta Maharaj ki jai.
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 Jai Rasaraj Prabhu ki jai.
जय
Jai Kanapriti ki jai.
Jai.
जय
Uma Devi ki jai.
Jai.
Krishna Kesha Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
जय
Jai Teresa ki jai.
Jai.
जय।
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Vandana, page 38. Kanapriya Didi, would you like to lead the Vandanam prayers?
Yes, Maharaj. Dhanyavad. Vandeham
Vandeham
Shri
Sridharo Sangita Padakamalam
Vaishnavamscha
Vaishnavamscha
वैष्णवांश्च
Shri
Rupam
Sagajatam,
Raghunatha
Amitam
Amitam Tam
सजीवम्
Sarvaita
Saivaitam,
Sadhutam
Parijana
Parijana Sahitam
सहितं
Krishna
Chaitanya
देवम्
Shri
Shri
राधा
Radha
कृष्ण
Krishna
पदा
Sagana
भगनालिता
Lalita
सकान्वितांश्च
Om
Om
Gyan
Gana
ज्ञानविरामस्य
Jana Salakaya
Salakaya
Sakshuram
चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन
Tasmai Shri
श्रीगुरुवे
Gurave
नमः
Purya Shri
Guru
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 Varga
Bhagavata
Mahavadaya
Mahavadaya
Purva Parya
Arya
परंपरा
Parampara
प्रचलिता
Pralita Pragya
Pramurta
Bhagavata
भक्ताहिते
Bhakti
Bhakti
Nimala
Nimala
भक्ति निर्मले जय श्रीकृष्ण
Nivritam Samarakshakam
समरक्षां
Sadram
सादरम्
Vande Shri Guru Devam
गुरुदेवनाथ
Acharya Param
Vairaliyam
Nijam
Vavista Supurakam
Gadaya Shisham
Sambhashita
गुरुस्थितं
Chintya Chinta
Chinta Samasta Veda Nipunam Bhakti
गुरुभावनखानुगम्
Govinda Pidam Palam
Vidalambaratana
Bharatanam
Vihitam
Bhaktanvitam
सुन्दरं
Sundaram
सुन्दरम्
Vande
Vande
Vishwaguru
Vishwagaram
Sridhara
Bhagavad Prem No Nityanam Pranam
Devam
Ram
Divya
Divyatanam Suchandavaram
Chandavarnam
Alakachilan Shitam Sandananda Param Sarikavaram Vairagya Vidya Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidem Subhakti Lasitam
Silasitam
Saraswatanam Param
Saraswatamam
Vande Tam Suvaram
Sudamadaita Saranam
Shishwaram
Srikaram
सुन्दरम्
Shri Siddhanta
Siddhanta
Saraswati
Saraswati
Pito
Vibuto
Gaudiya
Gauraguram Bhaje
Pato
Pato
Bhavato
Vanamyera
Vandana
Pavadakadere
Bhavato
Yogoro
Gora
Sankirtanam
Sankirtanam
Mayavada
Ayavara Chivigilo
Nidrita
Udite
Jivanima
Jivanam Krishna Prema
Prema
Siddhantanasam Radharabhu Tam Bhaje
Bhaje
Namo
Nam Gaur Krishna Praya
Gauraya
Bhagavadu Tamodaya
Bhaktavadutamudaye
Gaurangri
Gauranga
Padmanabhaya
Bhattacharya
Parabhavani Shivaneni
Vande
Vande
Bhakti
Bhakti
Vinodam
Vinodam
Sugora
Sri
Shakti
Shri
Swarupa
Rupakam
Bhaktam
Bhakti Shastra
Ragam
Rasa
Rasa Dhanidhim
Gaurav Vaishnava
Vande Vigraham
Jagannatha
Bhakti Vande
Madhim
Mahavira
Vrindavan
Vaishnava
Panchakapatarubhyascha
Kalpataruvyascha
Vasudevyevacha Patitanam Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Panchatattva Krishnam Bhaktarupa Sarupakam Bhaktavatar Bhaktagya Mami Bhakti
Namo Mahavadaya
Mahabhaktāya Krishna
Krishna
Prema
Prema
Prakayate
Pradaya
Krishnaya Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Radhite
Guruse Namaha
Jayatam
Jayata
Tam
Vasudha
Tattva
Guna
Guna Matirati
Vatsava
Sarvasya Padam
Ramadana Mohan Divya Vrindavan
Kalpadurmado
Vimadara Sinasana
Gandharva Govinda Deva
Shila Govinda
Prestali
Devo
Smaran
Prashtalapi Satyamano Marami Sriman Rasa
Sriman
Rasa
Rasa Rasaram Divan
Arambi
Shiva
Vanshikara
Satita
Karsan
Karsan
Reno
Vaishnava
Sundar
Bhakti
Gopilata
Krishna
Shri Krishna Vrindavan
Vrindavan Tulasi Priya Ke Sabas Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Bhakti
Bhakti
Devi
Satyavachai
Namo
Namo
Namaha
Atana
Panchaguru Bhagavatam
Bhagavatam
Yasanjaya
Vyasa Jagatva
Jojaya
Jaya
Mudire
Mudiraye
Puranga Pranava Govinda Sunda
Jaya Samarika Shishi Guru Garanikar Govinda Sundar Para Padam Jaya Shri
Shikri
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Nityananda
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 Shri
Shri Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhara
Shivasati
Shivasati Gaura
De
Bhakta Vrinda
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Rama
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 Hare Hare
Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Jai Prabhupada Shri Guru Maharaj Shri Gurudev Shri Chari Dev Ki Jai
Jai
Jai Giri Govardhan Ki Jai
Jai Jai
Hari Hari
Jai Go
Hari
Premanandi Hari Hari Hari.
Hari Hari Bo
I was remembering here uh, why we mentioned the name Satyavati with Srimati Tulsi Devi. Do you know that, Maharaj? What is
Tulsi
Satyavati
Devi
is called? Tulsi
that
Devi, yeah.
prayer Maharaj Vrindayati prayer
Yes,
that one what you want Maharaj that one
she's called known as Tulsi Devi and Satyavati. Why she is known as
because she
Satyavati?
is chaste to the husband Maharaj
She was what?
chaste lady
Oh, chaste lady. Okay,
Chat.
a chaste lady. Krishna Kesava says chaste. Uh, who is chasing her? She is chaste lady. Satyavati is known as a chaste lady.
yes Maharaj
Why?
because there is a pastime the Sankachuda that I think it is some one cowherd boy who take incarnation as Sankachuda demon and then Tulsi Devi was his like wife and then he was having a war I think with demigods and because of her chastity he was protected always so Vishnu came in the form of I think Sankachuda and that chastity has been broken and then that demon has been defeated but actually Tulsi Devi was upset that that has happened then Lord has given her the position that she is the like Mahapatrani of Saligram I mean she become like a very dearer to Lord Hari
Where is that story found?
I'm not sure where, but many times we heard from different even Acharya Maharaj told, and others many times we heard in India Maharaj. I'm not sure where exactly it is there, but I think it is there in some Purana. I have to check Maharaj. Raise the hand.
Somebody raised their hand.
It was Rajpur.
By mistake? Or you had some question?
Well, by mistake, but I also want to read something that I was. I found something that Srila Maharaj said once about the epidemics and pandemics.
Oh,
They say that one rishi has explained in his sutra that massive epidemics are due to contamination of the ether by impure sound. And he said when lawyers and pleaders in court begin to tell lies in the name of justice, this sound vibration contaminates the ether, which in turn contaminates the air and water, and with people bread and drink, the epidemic is a result. So he said that also the contamination of the air for the impure sounds produce epidemics.
yes.
He used to say that.
Yes, I remember that. I posted that actually to Facebook when during the Trump era. Uh, that was the time they were, and they're still doing that now. But unfortunately, they're not able to do it in such a prevalent way as they were before. Although, and that's also in question. The Trump people were saying and the Trump himself, the president of the U.S., was saying so many things about the election that were untrue and of other people, and it became so oppressive just hearing those things. And at that time, the pandemic broke out. So I was thinking how perfectly this matches the situation.
Good example.
It was all, just at the time that I read that, these things were happening also. Unfortunately, it's still going on despite all attempts to modify that. And recently, they tried to make a study of what caused the January 6th problem when they attacked the Capitol. And the Republican Party again said, no, we don't want to go into that. Because it would somehow affect their standing in the public. Of course, they should. They should correct themselves. But unfortunately, it looks like it's going to continue. That means we're going to have to suffer unless there's some way to protest their improper dealings. And then they'll have to continue with all these things. I hope they realize, everyone realizes also what's happening. Like Krishna Kesava was reading about catharsis. Catharsis. Has nothing to go with catharsis. Cleansing. All right, then. I would like to sing Yasavati Nandan.
I can sing Maharaja.
All right. page 16.
ಯಶೋಮತಿ ನಂದನ ರಜವರ ನಾಗರ ಗೋಕುಲ ರಂಜನ ಕಾನ
Yasomati
Nandana
Brajabaranagara
Gokula
Gokula
Ranjana
ಗೋಪಿ ಕಾನದ ದನ ಮನೋಹರ ಕಾಳಿಯದ ಮನ
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manahara Kaliyada Manavidhana
ಯಶೋಮತಿ ನಂದನ ರಜವರನ ಗೋಕುಲ ರಂಜನ ಕಾನ
Yasomati Nandana Brajabaranagara Gokula Ranjana Kana
ಗೋಪಿ ಪರಣ ದನ ಮನೋಹರ ಹರಿಯದ
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliyada Manavidhana
आमल हरि नाम हमिय विलासा
Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa
आमल हरि नाम हमिय विलासा
Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa
विपिन पुरंदर नवन नगर वरा वंशिवदा
Vipina
Purandara Navinana Garavara Vamsi Vadana
Raja
रज जन पालना हसुर कुल नासना नंद गोदन रकुवाला
Rajayana Palana
Surakula
Surakula
Nasana
Nasana
Nanda Godana
Nanda Godana
Rakovala
Rakovala
गोविंद माधव नवनीत तस्कर सुंदर नंद गोपाल
Govinda
Govinda
Madhava Navanita
Madhava
Sridhara
Navanita
Sundara Nanda
Sundarananda
Gopala
Gopala
गोविंद माधव नवनीत
Navanitata
सुंदर नंद
Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sundarananda Gopala
यमुना तट चरा गोपी वसन हर रस रसिक कृपमाय
Yamuna
Govinda
Tatasara
Gopi Vasanara
Gopasanara
Rasa Rasa
Rasarasakipamaya
श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदवन नटवर भक्ति विनोद
Sri Radha
Sri
Radha
Radha
Vallabha
Vallabha
Vrindavana
Vrindavana
Vrindavanatara
Nattavara
Bhakti
Bhakti
Vinodara
Vinodasaya
श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदवन नटवर भक्ति विनोद
Sri
Sri
Radha
Radha Vallabha
Vrindavana
Vrindavanatara
Nattavara
Bhakti
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 Vinodara
Vinodasaya
यशोमती नंदना रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन पाना
Shomati
Asomana Rajabaranagara Gokula
Nandana
Ranjana
गोपी परण
Prapadana Madana Manohara Kaliyada Manavida
Paranadana
Madana
Madana Manohara Kaliyada Manavidhana.
Right.
Teresa, would you like to read the English?
Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, Krishna Kesava.
Right. It was a big delay.
Yeah.
Sri Krishna, who is known as Khan, is Yasoda's darling son. Raja Paramore, Gokula delight, the gopis' life and wealth, the enchanter of Cupid, and the conqueror of Kaliya. His names and nectarian pastimes are all transcendental. He is the king of Raja's forest and the best of young paramours. He beautifully plays the flute. He is the guardian of Raja's residence, the destroyer of the demons, and the keeper of Nanda's cows. He is known as Govinda, he who nourishes the cows, senses, Vedas, and world, and Madhava, Sri Radha's consort. He is Nanda's beautiful cowherd boy and a butter thief. He is a spy on the Yamuna's banks and the stealer of the gopis' garments. He is the relisher of the Rasa Leela and the embodiment of mercy. He is Sri Radha's beloved, Vrindavan's great dancer, and Bhakti Vinod shelter. Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur.
Yes.
So, who would like to sing? Let me see. Maya Shanta Maharaj. What bhajan would you like?
I think Maharaja Gurudev. Samsara Davanam. Samsara Davanam.
Samsara 45?
45, Maharaj?
Is it?
I'm not sure, Maharaj.
Yes, 45.
45.
Samsara Davanam Pranaya Karunya Ghana Ghanatvam
Nalalita Loka Pranaya Karunya Ganaganatvam
Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasa Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Raptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya
Vande
Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Mahaprabhu ki tan nitya gita vaditya madana manusarasena romanchakam Mahaprabhu ki
Mahaprabhu Kirtananitya Gita
Aditya
Manasorasena
Romanchakam pasru tarangavajo Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Romanchakam pasru tarangavajo Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Singaratan Mandiramarjanado.
Sri
Vigraharadhana Nityanana Singaratanmandiramajanado.
Yuktasya bhaktasya niyunjatopi Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Yuktasya
Saninjatopi
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam. Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Chaturvida Sri Bhagavat Prasada Swadanna Triptana Hari Bhakta Sangan.
Chaturvida Shri
Shri
Bhagavat
Bhagavat
Prasada
Prasada Lila
Swadhunatripan Haribhakta
Gunarupasam.
Sangam.
Itvaiva Triptim Bhayata Sadvaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Ivaiva Triptim Bhayato Sadeva.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru
Guru
Vande
Sri
Sri Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Sri Radhika Madhavar Paro Madhurjalila Gunarupanam Nam.
Sri
Shri
Radhika
Radhika Aviyor
Madhavayopara
Bhara
Madhurjalila
Madhurjalila Gunarupanam
Gunarupanam.
Nam.
Pratikshana Swadanalolupasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Pratikshana
Pratikshana
Pratikshana swadanalolupasya
Swadhanalopasya
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Nikunjayo no ratikeli siddhe jajali virukti apekshaniya.
Nikunja
Nikunjayo no ratikele
Radikali
sidhe
Sridhara
Jaya
Jayali
Yukti
Yukti
Apekshaniya.
Rakshaniya.
Tatrati dakshadati vallavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Tatrati
Tadi Daksha
Tatradakshayati
Gati
Vallabhasya
Vallabhasya
Vande Guru
Vande Guru Sri
Guru Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru
Vande
Vande
Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Sakshadhari tvena samasta sastre uttastata bhavateva sadhi.
Rakshadari Vedasamasta Shastra Dukta Sada Bhavyate Sadvi
किंतु प्रभुर्या प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम्
Kintu Prabhuya Priyavatasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam
वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम्
Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam
यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादान् न गति कुतोऽपि
Yasha Prasadam Bhagavat Prasado Yasya Prasadanagati Kutopi
ध्यायाम्स्तु वां तस्य यशस्त्रि सन्ध्यां वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम्
Yayam Suvam Sasyaya Sastri Sanyam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam
वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम्
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
श्रीमद्गुरुराष्टकमेतदुच्चै ब्राह्मे मुहूर्ते पठति प्रयत्न
Srimad Guru
Sakame
Rastakam
Taruchai Brahme Muhurte Patati
Tatati
Prayatna
Prayatna
यस्तेन वृन्दावननाथ साक्षात् शिवैव लभ्य जनसंख्यैव
Yasena
Yasnena
Vrindavanata Sasha
Vrindavanatasasha
Sevaiva
Sevaiva Labhya
Labhya Janusanta Eva
Janasandreva
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
Vande Guru
Shri
Sri
Charanarvindam
Charanarvindam
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Sri Charanarvindam
Charanarvindam
जय गुरु जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
Jaya
Jaya Guru
Guru
Deva
Deva Jaya Guru
Guru
Deva Jaya
Deva Guru
Guru
Deva
Deva
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru Deva
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru
Deva
Deva Jaya
Jaya Guru
Guru
Deva
Deva Jaya
Guru
Guru
Deva
Deva
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru Deva Ventriloquist.
He's talking without moving his lips.
Yeah, you can do it in the show.
He's going on.
The waves started reflecting, Maharaj.
Somehow his voice is echoing throughout the universe. Still going on.
You're on the same internet. How is it so slow? That was funny.
Okay, so you had your hand raised? Huh? Mercy. Prashad means mercy. That's incredible, huh?
That's,
You hear it yourself?
that's fun. Yeah.
You were just still singing. Yeah.
Can you hear me asking the question also?
Your question hasn't come yet.
It hasn't come yet.
Their echo hasn't come yet.
The echo. Yeah.
You heard his original question,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
I should mute.
So prasad means mercy. Huh? By the mercy of Guru, we get Krishna. By the mercy of Krishna, we get Guru. And by the mercy of Guru, we get Krishna. Krishna prasado, Bhagavat prasado. The Lord's mercy,
Yeah.
Bhagavat prasad.
Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado. I'm just not talking about prasadam.
So reciprocal mercy, huh? Guru is Krishna's mercy. And by his mercy,
Can you hear me
by
asking the question also?
Guru's mercy, we get Krishna's mercy. He's already giving his mercy by sending us Guru. Guru is already the mercy of the Lord embodied. Lord comes to us as Guru to teach us about himself. And by hearing from Guru, we get the mercy of, we already have the mercy of Krishna, but we can also get the mercy of Krishna in another sense to enter into Krishna consciousness. And it says, by reciting this song, these words, every morning at 4 a.m. approximately, during the Brahma Muhurta. So it also teaches us to get up early
Mhm.
by repeating this mantra early in the morning. So we also get the mercy of getting up during Brahma Muhurta, a very auspicious time when the sages meditate and Brahma meditates. Brahma Muhurta, 96 minutes before sunrise. Get up and remember this, the words of this Gurvastakam. Remember Guru and Krishna and their kindness to us. And then it says, you'll get direct service to the Lord of Vrindavan at the end of life. Wow. Hey Krishna. Direct service to the Lord of Vrindavan. Can you imagine?
Maharaj, I think Srila Govinda Maharaj used to say about that logic of Satapatra Vedanya, that with a needle, 100 leaves immediately crossed while making the garland. Similarly, by serving a Vaishnava, immediately it is reached to Krishna, because that Vaishnava is immediately transforming it to his Guru, and again Guru is transforming to his Guru, like that, immediately it reaching to Krishna.
Haribo, Haribo. So, what else do we have here?
Krishna Kesava Prabhu should sing from another. I think Maharaj, he has to use your device, otherwise it is difficult to follow him.
We'll never stop hearing him.
You can chant two songs at the same time. Different songs.
I see.
They're like a mystic power now.
couldn't even hear him.
Kanapriya Didi, which bhajan would you like to say?
Maharaj Dandavat, page 65.
Page 65, you said?
Yes.
Nitai.
Nitai.
Nitai pada kamala koti chandra sushitala
Nitai Pada. Oh.
Mala Koti Chandra Susita
Nitai pada kamalam Koti
Koti
chandra
Chandra Susitala
susitalam Yechaya jagata
Jagata
judaya
Judaya
Hena Nitai Venu Pai Radha Krishna Paite Nai Trita Kori Tara Nitai Rapai
Heno
Hena
Nitai
Nitai
Vineva
Vineva
Radha Krishna
Radha
Radha
Krishna
Paitena
Krishna
Paitena
Paitena
Dida
Krishna
Kori
Kori
Radha
Radha
Nitai
Nitai.
Se Sambandha Nahi Jara Vrata Janma Gelotara Sai Pasu Pada Durachara
Say
Sambandha nahi
Sambandha
jara
Nahi
Nahiyara
Vrita janma
Jara
Vrinda
gelata
Janma
Janma
Sei
Geletara
pasu
Gelara
bada
Sei
Say
Pasu
Pasu
Bada
durachara
Paradurachara
Nitai na balila mukhi Machila samsara sukhi Vidyakuli Kari Vitara
Nitai
Nitai
na
na
balila
balila
mukhe
Mukhe
Majila
Majila
samsara
Samsara
sukhe
Sukhe
Vidya
Vidyakule
Vidyakule
kori
Chitari
Vitara
Vitara
Ahankari mata haina Nitai pada parashriya Ashatraye satya kori mani
Ahankare
Ahankare
mataya
mataya Nitai
Nitai pada
pada
pasariya
pasariya Asatye
Asatye satya
Satya
kori
kori
mani
mani
Nitaye karuna habe Vrajarata Krishna pave Tara nitaye charundu kani
Nitaye
Nitaya
karuna
Karuna
habe
Have
Brajarata
Rajarata
Brajarata
Krishna
Krishna
pave
Pave
Dharanita
Dharanitaye
Charandu
Charanadukani
Kani
Nitaye charana satya Tanhara sevaka nitya Nitai para sadakara asa
Nitaye
Nitaya Charana
Charana Satya
Satya
Tanhara
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 Sevaka
Nitya
Nitya
Nitai
Nitai
Nitai para
Pada
Sadakara
Sadakaro
Sadakaro Asa
Asa
Narotomo patatuki Nitai morakara shuki Prakaranga charanira pasa
Narottama
Narottama Bada Dukhi
Badaduki
Nitai
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 More
Morakara
Karasuki
Karasuki
Rakaranga
Rakuranga
Rakaranga
Charanera
Charanira
Charanirabhasa
Pasa
Toyonitai, 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 Toyonitai.
Dayanitai,
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 Dayanitai, Dayanitai,
Dayanitai, Dayanitai.
Dayanitai.
Children Das Thakur ki jai.
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 Srimati Kanapriya Didi Ki Jai.
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 That's right. What would you like to chant?
Page 110.
110.
सर्वस्व तुम्हारा.
Sarvasva Tumara. Sarvasva Tumara Charane Sapiya Padechi Tumara Ghore.
Sarvasva
Sarvasvatoma
Charane
Sarane
Sapiya
Sapiya
Purichi
Purichi
Tomara
Tomara
Ghare.
Kare
Tumi tatakura tomara kukura baliya jana hamore.
Tumi jo
Tumi
Thakura
Tatakura
Tomara
Tomara
Kukura
Kakura
Baliya
Baliya
Jana
Jana Amore
More.
Baki yanikate amara palive rahiva tomara dware.
Bandiya
Ariya
nikate
Nikate
amare
Marahe
palive
Palibe
Rahiva
Rahiva
tomara
Tomara
dware.
Dware
Pratipajanere asita nadiva rakiva gadera pare.
Pratibhajanere
Pratipajane
asite
Asite
nadiva
Nadiva
Rakiva
Rakiva
Gadera
Gadera
Pare.
Tava nijajana prashada seviya uchista rakive jaha.
Tava nijajan prasad seviya Uchishta rakhive ja.
Amara bhojana paramayanande pratidina havetaha.
Amara
Amaravajana
bhajana paramanande
Paramanande
pratina
Pratilena
veta.
Vitaha
Basiya suya tumara charana chintiva satatami.
Vasiva Suya
Vasiya tumhara charana
Tomaracharana
satat
Chintibasa
sajivatami.
Chitami
Nachite nachite nikate jaiva jaganada kive tumi.
Nachite
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 nikate
Nikate
jaiva
Aiva Yakanada
jagannath
Kive
kive
Tumi
tumi.
Nijera posana kabuna viva rahiva vera bhare.
Nijera
Nijara posana
Posana
pabuna
Savuna
bhaviva
Bhaviva Rahiva
rahiva
Bhavera
bhavera
Bhare
bhare.
Bhakti vinoda tomare palaka boliya varana kore.
Bhakti
Bhakti
Vinoda
vinoda
Tomare
tumare
Palaka
palaka
Baliya
baliya varana
Varanavare
kore.
Sarvasva tomara charane sapiya padechi tomara ghore.
Sarvasva
Sarvasvato
tumhara
Mara
charane
Charane
sapiya
Sapiya Padachita
Padeshito
Mara Ghare
Madhore.
Tumi tatakura tomara kukura baliya janaha more.
Tumita
Tumita Thakura
Thakura Tumara
Ramakura
Kukura
Baliya
Baliya
Jana
Janamore.
Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur.
Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur.
Jai Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai.
Jai Rasaraj Prabhu ki Jai. And Krishna Kesha Prabhu.
Jai.
What do you want to say?
$65.
165. Hari Harai Namah Krishna. Oh, can go out.
Back.
Oh, there it is. We're back. These are magic tricks.
Krishna Kesha
Yogic,
disappeared.
yogic powers.
Yeah.
He can make his voice appear for eternity.
We can't hear Maharaj. Can you all hear?
I can hear you, Maharaj. I can't hear anyone.
I think
Maybe
we got disconnected from
yeah.
Krishna Kesha Prabhu and Srila Puri Maharaj.
Yeah. Okay, we turn. All right, we got it back. I don't know.
This is on this Wi-Fi. This is on a phone. How does that?
I have no idea.
Now it is working. That is now it is working fine. Oh.
So should I just try to do it?
Oh yes.
Hare Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hare
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 Rama Hare
Rabaya
Rama.
Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Shavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Ravaya Kesavaya Namaha.
Kesavaya Namaha.
We're not hearing.
Gopala Govinda Ram Srimad Sudha.
Gopala
Gopala Govinda Ram Sri Madhudana.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaitandra.
Garadhar Sri Vasari Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath.
Jaya Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunatha
Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha
Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha
Ichaya Goshani Kari Charana Vandan
Echaya Gosani Kori Charana Vandan
Yaha Hoite Vigna Nasa Avista Purana
Yahoite Vignana Savista Pura
Ichaya Goshani Yara Muitara Das
Echaya Gosai Jara Muitarada
Tasabara Padarenu Mora Panchagrasa
Tasavara Padarenu Mora Panchagrasa
Tadera Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas
Radhira Charana Sevi Bhakta Saneva
Janame Mora Eya Vilasa
Janame Moira Vilasa
Ichaya Goshani Yabe Vate Kailavas
Echaya Gosai Jave Vaje Koilavas
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Karila Prakasha
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Karila Prakasha
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Nande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majia Mana
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majaya Man
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pada Padma Asa
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Padma Koriya
Harinama Sankirtana Kahe Narotama Dasa
Harinama Sankirtana Kohe Narotamada
Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha
Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Jadavaya Namaha
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Madhavaya Madhavaya Kesavaya Namaha
Jai Gurudev.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Go Premanandi,
Hari
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 Hari Hari Hari
Bol.
Bo.
Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
When I hear that song, I want to chant Hare Krishna. Hari Hari, Nama Krishna. All right. No. Any comment, question, any extra songs, anything anyone to say? Sing, dance, what do you want to do now? Huh? Huh? Any specialties? We don't have the words. Huh? I'm sorry, what's that? Oh. I think we'll just go. If we have no other things, we can go to Prapanna Jivanamrita. Tomorrow, our festival will be in honor of Acharya Maharaj.
Is there anything special else happening tomorrow, Maharaj? Or are you just doing the tent by yourselves? Or is there other things?
Let's see. I'm not sure who's going to come. If we have enough devotees, we'll have a kirtan and prasad distribution.
Mhm.
And we'll see what else.
Will it be any? Will there be? I'm just wondering. Is it like, are there other tents and things going on, or is it just yourselves?
Just ourselves, yes.
Just yourselves.
Maharaj, you are also going, Maharaj?
Yes, if you want to come, you're all welcome.
Yes, Maharaj, if there is a possibility to travel through the fiber line.
I don't know how it would work if we had like an internet an internet connection in there, but I don't think people will listen to internet. If we have internet and ask everyone to come and say something.
That will be good, Maharaj.
We'd have to get a big screen. It's hard to get.
Possible to Zoom through laptop.
Yeah, hard to get everything coordinated. All the voices don't come together very nicely. We could have a nice kirtan. Virtual kirtan.
What time it is, Maharaj?
What time? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock till about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Same time that Sangha started today? Same time?
Yes.
If you can send the Zoom link, Maharaj, people like to join.
Well, it's difficult. Krishna Kesava does everything. So, to get that set up also and organize everything else will be difficult.
And you need a good internet also.
And we need a good internet also. Yeah.
The problem is that we don't have a laptop that will have a battery that lasts. The internet is no problem because we have a phone, but the laptop won't last without being plugged in. And we don't have an outlet to plug the laptop.
It's in the park. It's in the parking lot without any power.
I'll have to get a
You don't
battery.
have power bank?
Yes, we have to get one.
Not for the laptop. The new laptop will have, but the older ones will die very quickly.
Well, if we had a power pack, battery,
They have power packs for this kind of laptop.
why not?
They have them for phones.
Oh, yeah? I don't know all the details.
What if you try to do it with the phone and the Wi-Fi?
Well, like I'm saying, I'm not sure how the coordination would work. The internet isn't fast enough to get everybody to sing together.
Singing may not be possible, Maharaj, but people like to share, I think, everybody, individually.
I'd say.
There's not much to share, actually. It's just distributed prasad.
And the prasad distribution, Krishna Kesava said there's not much that we can share.
Then I think Kirtan is difficult, Maharaj, through Zoom because the sound
Yes. And we haven't found yet an internet that can deliver prasadam to everybody.
What are you distributing, Maharaj? Tortilla or what?
At 1 o'clock.
No, what items are you distributing? Samosa?
Oh, we have samosa, yes. Samosa, halwa, khichdi, some sabji.
Palak paneer.
Huh?
Palak paneer.
Oh, palak paneer this Sunday.
Kusum Didi is bringing something?
No.
Okay.
She can bring herself. That'll be a miracle.
She used to bring so many varieties of items
I know.
for Sunday.
Asraj, Prabhu, what page do you have?
81,
81, text 7?
7, yes.
Text 7, page 81, text 7 on the Prapanna Jivanamrita. Sri Krishna Bhajanam Eva Vatyanam Amrita Pradam. Idam Sariram Satat Sata Sandhi Charjaram Patyat Patatyavasyam Parinama Peshalam Kim Oshadam Prichasi Mura Dormate Nirmayam Krishna Rasayanam Pipa Sri Kulashekar Rasaya. Only pure devotion for Lord Krishna awards immortality to the mortals. Jai. Srila Bhakti Rakshak Goswami Maharaja ki jai.
Yeah.
Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaja ki jai.
Ijai.
Jai. The Bengali verse by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Satta Sandhi Jar Jar Tabe Kevala Kalevara Patana Haibe Ekadina Bhasma Krish Paksha Krimi Vishtahabe Sakalera Grinyatabe Yate Mamata Avachina Ore Mana Shunamor E Satya Vachana Erogera Mahoshari Krishna Nama Niravadi Nirmaya Krishna Rasayana. A dancing puppet of 100 joints, your mortal coil in its last moments, this physical form is doomed to destruction. Ashes to ashes, worm and dung. What was beautiful once is a horrible thing. To adore it is the greatest misconception. My dear mind, hear the truth attentively. The panacea for this melody, chant Krishna's name constantly. Krishna is the life of immortality. Huh? Nice little poem. Bhakti Vinod has written. He's written many such poems, you know. What was beautiful once is a horrible thing. You know that story of the prince and the forest girl? Have you heard that story?
I think I might have done, but
No?
Yes, I hear that. We have a play about that too. Yeah, we made a play in the temple once.
Yeah. Shantamars, you know that story? You're not there?
No, no, Maharaj, no.
There was this prince, and he was going through the forest one day, and he met this beautiful girl on the way. She was a devotee, very pious and chaste, a very beautiful little girl, young lady, devotee. And she was always concerned going out into the forest, picking flowers and offering to her deity, and lived a very simple and pure life like that. And the prince happened to see her on his way through the forest. Oh, he became so enamored of her, such a beautiful young lady. He wanted to take her back with him to the palace. And the young lady politely, very courteously told him, I cannot go with you now. My family are depending upon me. So many things here I have to settle before I can go back with you. Huh? So you please give me some time and come back, and then I will uh, go with you. So 2 or 3 days, she told him, 3 or 4 days. And like that, the prince's heart was breaking and yearning for her. And so he said, okay, I will be back surely to get you in a few more days. Okay, she said. Then he went back to his palace. And so this young lady, she began to purge herself. All food, everything that she was taking. She took some things would make her vomit and pass stool and things like that.
I remember, Maharaj, I remember now.
And she passed all these things into a bucket, a barrel, big barrel, with a cover. And all her vomit, all her stool, all her urine, she captured into these barrels. Uh, and after a few days, she had two barrels full of that. As she was purging herself, she became very thin and haggard. Uh, and her hair became all messed up and her clothes all dirty and things like that. Anyhow, Prince came back and he came to her and he said, I'm looking for that beautiful girl. Do you know where she is? She said, I'm here. What happened? You're so beautiful and lovely and fresh and sweet. And now you look all haggard out and nothing like that former beauty I saw before. Oh, no, no, I am the same. And he said, what happened to you? What happened to your beauty? Oh, no, I saved that for you. It's over there in those barrels. And he went over there and smelled the odor from them and he left in disgust.
Maharaj, they call it liquid beauty in India, that story.
Liquid beauty, huh? I saved it for you over there. So what was once beautiful is a horrible thing. Mucus and stool and bile and all kinds of blood. That's what it is. We are loving that. To adore it is the gravest misconception. And I like this. I don't remember reading this before. But your body is like a dancing puppet of 100 joints. Very interesting, huh? And the panacea for this malady is chant Krishna's name constantly. Krishna is the life of immortality. Shanta Maharaj, would you like to read the next?
Not opening here, Maharaj.
I'm sorry?
Somehow the PDF is not opening here. Some problem with my browser or something, Maharaj.
Okay.
I started to download him and not happening something problem.
Okay. And
to share just a link to the website.
oh, okay. The link for the PDF? Do you see it?
I have tried to open it, but somehow it is not opening. Some problem happening here. Saying that it cannot be reached, page cannot be reached on the PDF files.
Okay.
To sort it out, some problem. If the file can be sent, I think I can download. I'm not sure it allows me.
I don't know.
By WhatsApp. That file is there.
My technician knows how to do all those things. I'm completely.
or Maharaj, best thing is he can send a text. I can read here.
Let's go into his WhatsApp. Into your WhatsApp.
Okay. No, that will not open. Only file I need, The link will not open. A problem happening with the PDF. I need the file. Otherwise, you can copy paste the text, Prabhu. I can read. No PDF file is opening here. I'm not sure. Strange problem. Yeah, I'm trying to download. It will take some time, it seems to me.
Okay. Then, in the meantime, Ras, what would you like to read?
Yes, Maharaj. The text 8. Ati adamesu api bhagavam namno avistadatrituam satyam bravini manuja swajam urdhva bahur joyo mukunda narasimha yanardhaneti jivo japati anudinam marane raneva pasana kasta sadrisaya dadati avistam Srikula Shekarashya. The holy name of the Lord bestows the most cherished objective upon even the most fallen. O human civilization, with arms upraised I proclaim this truth. The holy names awards all desired success upon even wooden-hearted persons who, in the struggle for existence, constantly chant the Lord's names such as Mukunda, Narasingha, and Jadardana.
I think you missed something. You missed something.
I don't think so.
Can you read that again? Oh, human civilization.
The translation. The holy name of the Lord bestows the most cherished objective upon even the most fallen. O human civilization, with arms upraised, proclaim this truth. The holy name awards all desired success upon even a stone or wooden heart persons who, in the struggle for existence, constantly chant the Lord's names, such as Mukunda, Narasingha, and Janardana, Sri Kulashekara.
It's page 81, no, Maharaj? What is the verse?
Page 83
83.
at the top of the page.
Okay, Maharaj, I got it.
I never heard that before. Even upon a stone. Oh, stone-hearted person. See, it looked like it was saying success even upon a stone, but he's saying stone dash or wooden-hearted person. A stone-hearted person or a wooden-hearted person. Holy name will bestow all desired success.
But the stones themselves were melting. Mahaprabhu's kirtan, right?
Oh, well, I think it means stone-hearted persons. It does say that.
It does say that.
Maharaj, actually that is known as Pasandi in
Pasana Vidore, yes.
Pasandi means like whose heart become like a stone.
Hard-hearted person.
Actually, there is a song that Acharya Maharaj used to sing that even the stone is melting, but my heart is more harder than the stone is not melting.
More harder than the stone, yes.
Parama Karuna song, Maharaj.
Yes.
Pasano Vidore, Sunijaro Guna Gatha.
Stone or wooden heart. And those who have no capacity or soft heart, to soften their hearts.
I think that's where faith comes in, Maharaj. Because if you're stone or wooden heart, you don't feel the name dancing. You just have faith in the Guru to chant because he said so. But those devotees who have soft heart can actually feel the name, but not the stone part.
I think it means up to do with the mind, no? That when you say someone is very strong-willed, or they won't change their mind, they won't listen to anything. They don't believe.
Offenders.
Offenders, yes. They don't believe in God, and they have they'll say it doesn't make any sense or whatever. Everything is stopped up with some rigid ideas and unfeeling. They prevent themselves from feeling different things. Certain things they don't want to feel. And your heart becomes like stone. And like in a genocide, people who want to kill others or torture, they don't have any feeling, it seems, toward others. Right? How do you convince someone like that to love God? To kill animals or whatever. So to become very soft-hearted means also to allow your mind to become flexible, plastic. Only such persons can surrender. That kind of mentality is needed for surrender. And here he's saying the holy name can affect even such persons. So we can just get them to chant Hare Krishna.
Even if they don't feel anything, Maharaj.
Even if you don't feel. I have faith
Maharaj,
in the
Srila
holy
Rupa
name.
Goswami,
Huh?
Srila Rupa Goswami, he has told, a little differently that he told that Atho Sri Krishna Namadi Na Bhavirit Gayet, the
India.
mundane, yes, the mundane senses cannot take the holy name. So maybe, you know, the name must have, come from some higher source, maybe to purify first the senses.
What is that again?
Maharaj, actually, what Rupa Goswami says that one cannot approach the holy name by the mundane senses. Only
Um,
Sevanmukhi Jivhado Swayam Eva Surat Pada. Only through the serving senses can they manifest. Actually, it is also told, Maharaj, this what it means indicates. One song is there, Horistane Aparade Tare Horinam. If there is offense to the Lord, then by the holy name chanting, the offenses can be eradicated. Only that thing is possible, seems to me. Not beyond that. Means to devotee, like Tabastani Aparade Nahi Koedan. If it is comes to like offenses higher than that to devotees.
well, you know that, what's his name?
Ojamin?
Oh,
Ojamin.
no. Narada Muni taught him one,
Mora Mora.
yes, Mara Mara.
Dasyu Ratnakar Maharaj, Valmiki.
What was the name of that?
Dasyu Ratnakar is a murderer. Ratnakar.
Ratnakar?
Yes, he become Valmiki.
Okay. Oh, yes. So here he was a murderer and he was told to chant Mara Mara. Murder. They told him to chant, murder. He could not chant Ram. So Narada told him, all right, you chant Mara. When you put Mara and Mara together, Mara, Ram, what is it? Mara. He was chanting Mara. Two Maras together because Marama. So, but then he became Valmiki, huh? He could write the Ramayana.
Maharaj,
So,
there is
yes.
another statement is made in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Sadhu-Sangi Krishna Nam এইমাত্র চাই সংসার জিনিতে আর কোনো বস্তু নাই. In the association of the sadhus, only possible to chant the holy name, and by that we can cross over the samsara. And it says that অসাধু সঙ্গে বাই কৃষ্ণ নাম নাই হয় নাম অক্ষর বাইরে বটে নাম কবু নাই. In the bad association, there is no possibility of chanting the holy name. It is only the name letter is coming, but it's not name proper.
So there are so many different approaches to this. No, one other place it says that nothing is required for chanting the name. No conditions. Another place that we find there are conditions. So ultimately, I think it's Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Maharaj.
Seems Govinda Maharaj had some hesitation 16 rounds of non-operant.
Huh. That's okay. You should not chant Nam Aparad. At the same time, if you're chanting, some benefit is coming. Because we're all chanting Nam Aparad. But then, how else are we becoming purified? That's difficult.
Maharaj, you told about bhakti come from bhakti.
Yes,
That there must be, some source should be bhakta should be there.
that's true. Yes. But some purification is there. The name is non-different from Krishna, and it's in its ultimate sense. Of course, Sridhara always used to tell about the conception. Huh? He told if you have the Ayurvedic medicine, homeopathy medicine, and the pill there has some sugar in it, huh? And they put some medicine on that sugar pill, and they give that to you as medicine. So if that medicine is missing from that pill, then it's just a sugar pill. It has no effect. The holy name is like that. Without the conception being added to the name, and then we want to make the proper progress. So that hearing the name from the properly conceived source, that is more effective than hearing the name from those who don't have any conception. Chanting in that kind of company. Yes?
Srila Prabhupada used to always give the example of milk and snake. Milk is very good if it is drunk, but if it is touched by some improper like snake or something like that, then it is like very like a fatal or dangerous. So
Huh.
used to say that same milk means it should not be received from like improper source like that.
Milk mixed with poison will have poisonous effect. If you mix the poison in the milk, then you'll get the poison. You'll get the milk, but you'll get the poison too. That'll kill. Well, the milk will give you good benefit, but the poison in the milk will not. So if you mix these two together, then it's dangerous. People will think, oh, it is milk, let me have some. But the poison in there, you're finished. Who is that? In the fairy tales, they tell something like that. The apple and the poison, right? Sleeping Beauty, yes, that's right. Sleeping Beauty, she ate. The witch gave her an apple. Huh?
That's Snow White.
Oh, Snow White. Snow White, she got a poisoned apple. She, oh, what a nice apple. And some poison was in it. Finished. So, holy name, and I say if it's given with some poison, poison means misconceptions. And the Maya body, they'll tell you, yes, you can chant any name of God. It's very good. And become one. Become one with God. So we don't like that. And not our philosophy. Anyhow, yeah, this is difficult for me to understand how the name can work despite any difficulties or conditions that there may be. In some cases it's true, in some cases it can overcome that. I remember once also one of Prabhupada's disciples, early disciples, he came to India and was preaching in India. And Prabhupada told him also that he should associate with Sridhar Maharaj. What was the name of that sannyasi? Do you remember? Anyone? Anyhow,
Charu Maharaj?
No, no, no. Early disciples, sannyas disciples. Anyhow, he came to India.
Jai Tirtha? Jai Tirtha?
No, he came to India and he went to the South India to meet all the Sri Vaishnavas. And they began to tell him, it's not possible for you to chant Hare Krishna. Not possible for you to chant the holy name because you are a meat eater. And even before you became sannyas and stopped eating meat, you were a meat eater. Then your tongue will never be able to vibrate the holy name. And they were telling him like that. And so he went to Sridhara and he told them that this is what they said. And you know what Sridhara said?
He said that you told Maharaj, I think, to us that his holy name is so less powerful that it cannot purify. Something like that. I have heard.
You think the holy name is more stronger than the meat? It cannot purify you. The meat is too strong. Meat is too strong for the holy name. They can't purify that. Huh? Meat eating is not so strong as Harinam. Foolish idea they had. Not possible for you to become purified by the holy name.
Maharaj, I heard in Chaitanya Charitamrita and other places that it is being told like the Mlechas and Javanas, they are not chanting directly the holy name, but they are saying haram, haram. And by saying haram, haram also they will be purified because the Ram is there.
I say. Anyhow, all these kinds of things are there. We have to have faith. Mahaprabhu told, Harinam, Harinam. And then he said, no other way. Huh? Harinama, Harinam. Harinam eva kevalo. Kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva. No other way, no other way, no other way. Harinama, Harinam. Harinama eva kevalo. Kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva. Gatiranyatra. Nasteva means there's no other way. Harinam eva kevalam. The only way. Kevalam means only way. Eva kevalam. Kalo nasteva. In this age of Kali, Kalo means in the age of Kali. Nasteva, nasteva. There's no other way. You can't practice yoga. You can stand on your head all you want, but it won't help you. But Harinam will conquer everything. And in Kali Yuga, everything is going wrong. Eating the wrong food, performing the wrong activities, lying, cheating, lust, greed, anger. All his mind is disturbed and I don't know which way to go. Illusion, delusion, madness, all these things, no matter what there is. Harinam will save us. Disease, this pandemic, all these things are happening in Kali Yuga. Mind always disturbed. Nobody knows which way to go. Chant Hare Krishna. One solution. What?
Sripad Maharaj used to always chant this sloka from Bhagavatam. Similar idea, Maharaj.
What's that one?
Kaler doso nidhe rajan asti he ek mahan gunah kirtanat eva krishnasya mukta sangha param braja. Translation says, my dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. He used to always chant this one. in the
Yes,
Bhagavatam.
very important. Even the demigods, they want to come to earth to be born here during this time of Kali Yuga because it's so easy, so easy to become Krishna conscious. If they came at the other times, it would be very difficult. The difficult processes of yoga, sacrifice, so forth, that they had to perform. They don't want to be born in those periods. But in this period, they'd like to come. The worst period. The demigods are anxious to take the birth here because all they have to do is chant. Uh, and they can easily go back to Godhead, become liberated from this material bondage. Of course, that's not the right attitude, but anyhow, it is told like that. Uh, they will even are even waiting in line to take birth in the Kali Yuga, and especially this Kali Yuga, because Mahaprabhu appears. And the process is very simple.
Maharaj, in the scriptures,
Yes,
like parikrama, or even sometimes we find in some description of Puranas and other places, that if you visit the holy places, or chant the holy name, or do some kind of offering to Lord, then you will get something, some result from that. And it seems to be that is for encouraging to those who are not directly inclined to practice the pure way of serving, but also other things are also told without any motivation, I mean, for gain of personal, even to liberation, or kind of going to spiritual world, or like all those things.
so how much do we take advantage of this? Huh? How many times do we chant our rounds? Huh? How much do we take that for granted? But that's all that's required. Of course, we also understand Harikatha and Harinam are not different. But we must never forget Harinam. Harinam is so simple. Whenever any situation arises where there's difficulty, we can always say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That's all. And if we can remember that at the most difficult time of death, that is our salvation. So make it a good practice and keep it deep in your heart. And this precious gift that Gurudev and Mahaprabhu has given to us. And the whole of Kali Yuga can be smashed with one name of Krishna. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anything else? And then we will end. If you have any questions or comments, additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions.
How to develop Maharaj to chant always 24 hours?
That's right.
How to developing, chanting
How to
always.
develop.
Yeah.
How to develop our chanting. Open your mouth enough times and say something. Say Hara and Krishna. Yeah. Practice. Whenever you open your mouth, make sure Hari or Krishna is coming out. Koranga Mahaprabhu, I like to say Koranga. In any situation. Just remember. That's called Smaranam, huh? Between the Shravanam and Kirtanam, between the hearing and chanting, between the ear and the tongue, comes Smaranam, remembrance. And just like in school, you are learning 2 + 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Like that. By repetition, you remember. So by Hare Krishna, just repeating, you'll remember Krishna. Hearing about Krishna, speaking about Krishna, then what happens? Remembrance of Krishna comes. If you're speaking nonsense and hearing nonsense, then what's going to happen? You're remembering nonsense. So what you are engaged in, that you will get. That will be your consciousness. So always speak about Krishna. Always hear about Krishna. That's perfect. Or if that's not possible, then try to connect what you're hearing, what you're saying with Krishna. You are a bus driver. What is your function? Safety officer. You let the kids cross the street. What do you
Parking.
do? Parking.
Parking.
Parking attendant. Then I don't know how you can remember Krishna. Whatever. Krishna has given you some duty. Oh, now look at Arjun. He was fighting. He had to kill people. See, how could he can remember Krishna in that situation? So sometimes a very simple function like parking the cars, that is a very good chance to remember Krishna. Because you can always chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Nobody knows and nobody cares, huh? You don't have some complicated task to put your mind on. So your mind can always be absorbed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Put the key in, turn the key, turn the wheel, this, that. Not so much to think about. Then chant Hare Krishna. What else? You have nothing else to do. It's a great opportunity. Even the simplest.
I'm chanting always, Maharaj, but mind is going.
What's that?
She's chanting always, the mind is going sometime here. There.
Mind still wants to go to other things. Then you pull it back. You get involved in other things, and then it becomes a tension for you. I think, what am I getting myself all tense for? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. I told that to Zana one time. She was telling me how her mind is always getting absorbed in other things when she's talking to this person and that person. I told her, look, just don't listen to what they're saying, just chant Hare Krishna and smile at them and make them feel good. But inside you're chanting. So she started doing that, and she came one day and she said, Maharaj, it works. I feel so much relief. People are looking at me and say, how come you're so peaceful? And she told she was using this secret just to remember Krishna, because he was the most pleasant, unstressful thing to remember. So experience is a good teacher. When we're thinking of other things than Krishna, we become entangled and distressed. In order to withdraw from that stress, we just have to remember Krishna, and immediately we're established in peace and joy, bliss. Don't worry about so many things. Worry only about remembering Krishna. That's really the function of the human being. The real function is to remembering, serving Krishna. And Krishna will help us. That's the other thing. If we're sincere, Krishna knows, and he'll help us. And not a lonely fight. Is that okay?
Thank you, Maharaj.
You are very humble.
I will try, Maharaj.
You are remembering Krishna more than I am. Okay. Then I will offer my dandavats to all. Be safe.
That was Maharaj.
We'll see you guys tomorrow that can come.
I wish you a good day tomorrow, Maharaj.
Thank
Hope it
you.
goes well.
जय कृष्णपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक कृष्ण भक्ति माधव पुरी महाराज की जय
जय।
गौर गोविंद की जय
Jai.
Bye.
You also have a good weekend.
धन्यवाद
Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you.